Master Your Mindset, Your Path to Achieve What You Want. Published by Restart You Human. The foundation of success and happiness. Every journey to success begins in the same place, your mind. Mindset is more than just the way you think. It's the lens through which you view the world, the compass guiding your decisions, and the engine powering your actions. It defines how you face challenges, embrace opportunities, and recover from setbacks. A strong, positive mindset is the foundation of both success and happiness, a key to unlocking your true potential and living a life of fulfillment. But why mindset? Because it's the one thing you have complete control over. While you may not always control external circumstances, your mindset determines how you respond to them, making it the ultimate tool for transformation. This book isn't just about theory. It's a roadmap to personal growth and self-mastery. Together, we'll explore the intricate workings of your mind and uncover actionable strategies to reshape your thoughts, behaviors, and habits. Each chapter is crafted to guide you in overcoming limiting beliefs, building emotional resilience, and cultivating the mental toughness required to thrive in any area of life. By the end of this journey, you'll have not only the tools to transform your life, but also a deeper understanding of yourself and your untapped potential. This book is your invitation to master your mindset and become the person you've always aspired to be. Several years ago, I found myself at a crossroads in life. Despite outward success, I felt trapped by self-doubt, fear of failure, and a nagging sense that I wasn't living up to my potential. It wasn't until I met a mentor who posed a simple yet profound question that my life began to change. What if the only thing holding you back is the way you think? That question sparked a journey of self-discovery and transformation. I began to examine my thoughts, challenge my beliefs, and rewire the patterns that had been keeping me stuck. Slowly but surely, I began to see results not just in my career, but in my relationships, my health, and my overall happiness. This book is the culmination of that journey and the lessons I've learned along the way. If you're ready to take control of your life and create lasting change, let's begin. The journey to mastering your mindset starts now. Chapter 1. The Mindset Reset. The importance of resetting the mind. Before any transformation can occur, there's one crucial step we often overlook: resetting the mind. Imagine trying to plant a beautiful garden in soil cluttered with weeds, rocks, and debris. Without clearing the ground first, the seeds you plant may struggle to grow, no matter how much sunlight or water they receive. Similarly, resetting your mind is about creating a fertile mental environment free from the clutter of limiting beliefs, negative self-talk, and outdated perspectives. Why is this reset so essential? Because personal growth thrives on clarity and openness. Our minds are shaped by years of conditioning, by societal expectations, past experiences, and our own fears. These mental patterns can act like barriers, keeping us stuck in a cycle of self-doubt or complacency. To grow, we must first dismantle these barriers. Resetting the mind doesn't mean erasing everything you've learned or experienced. Instead, it's about pausing, reflecting, and consciously deciding what to keep, what to let go of, and what to replace. It's a process of renewal, allowing you to approach life with fresh eyes and a renewed sense of purpose. In this chapter, we'll explore actionable techniques to declutter your mental landscape, reframe negative patterns, and lay the groundwork for the growth you're about to achieve. The first step in mastering your mindset is learning to hit the reset button when needed, because a clear, focused mind is the key to unlocking your potential. Techniques for identifying limiting beliefs and reframing negative thoughts. Your thoughts have immense power. They shape your reality, influence your decisions, and set the boundaries of what you believe is possible. However, many of these thoughts are guided by limiting beliefs, deep-seated ideas that constrain your potential and hold you back. The good news is that with intentional effort, you can identify these beliefs and replace them with empowering ones. Step 1. Recognizing limiting beliefs. The first step in overcoming limiting beliefs is to bring them to light. These beliefs often lurk in the subconscious, influencing your choices without you even realizing it. To uncover them, start by asking yourself these questions. What excuses do I often use to justify why I can't achieve something? Are there patterns in my thoughts that lean towards self-doubt or fear? When faced with a new opportunity, what is my immediate reaction? Common limiting beliefs might sound like, I'm not good enough. I'll never succeed because I've failed before. People like me don't achieve that level of success. Once you recognize these beliefs, you've taken the first step toward dismantling them. Step 2. Challenging negative thoughts. After identifying a limiting belief, challenge its validity. Ask yourself, is this belief based on facts, or is it an assumption or fear? Can I think of examples that prove this belief wrong? How would my life change if I didn't hold this belief? For example, if you often think, I can't start my own business because I'm not smart enough, challenge it with evidence of times you've succeeded in learning new skills or overcoming challenges. This process weakens the grip of negative thoughts. Step 3. Reframing negative beliefs. Once you've challenged a limiting belief, replace it with an empowering one. Reframing is not about blind optimism, but about shifting your perspective to one that serves you. Replace, I'll fail, because I've failed before, with every failure teaches me how to improve and succeed. Change, I'm not good enough to, I'm constantly growing, and I'm capable of learning anything I need to succeed. Affirmations can be powerful tools in this process. Repeating positive reframed statements reinforces new empowering beliefs. Step 4. Building a practice of awareness. Identifying and reframing thoughts is not a one-time process, it's a habit. Create space in your daily routine to reflect on your thoughts. Journaling, mindfulness meditation, or even setting reminders to pause and assess your mindset can keep you on track. By systematically identifying, challenging, and reframing your limiting beliefs, you'll begin to see the world and your potential through a lens of possibility rather than restriction. Exercises, self-audit of beliefs and writing. A growth contract action is the bridge between awareness and transformation. To truly reset your mindset, it is essential to engage in exercises that help you understand your current beliefs and commit to your personal growth. Two powerful tools for this process are conducting a self-audit of your beliefs and creating a growth contract. Self-audit of beliefs. A self-audit of beliefs is a reflective exercise designed to help you identify the thoughts and assumptions that guide your decisions and actions. Follow these steps. Set aside focused time for reflection. Find a quiet place where you can think deeply without distractions. Have a journal or notebook handy to write down your thoughts. Write down your dominant beliefs. Begin by listing your beliefs about various aspects of life. Consider categories such as career and success, relationships, money and wealth, health and well-being. Be honest and write what first comes to mind, even if it feels uncomfortable. For example, I believe I am not good at managing money, or success is only for certain types of people. Examine the origins of these beliefs. For each belief, ask yourself, where did this belief come from? Is this belief based on facts, personal experience, or someone else's opinion? Does this belief serve me, or does it hold me back? Categorize beliefs as empowering or limiting. Label each belief as either empowering or limiting. This step helps you see where your mindset supports your growth and where it may be hindering you. Writing a growth contract. A growth contract is a personal declaration of your commitment to change. It serves as a tangible reminder of the goals you are working toward and the mindset you are cultivating. Define your vision. Start your contract by describing the person you want to become. Be specific. For example, I want to become a confident, resilient individual who embraces challenges and pursues opportunities fearlessly. Set your intentions. List the specific mindset shifts you want to achieve. For example, I will replace fear of failure with curiosity about learning. I will approach challenges as opportunities to grow. I will practice gratitude daily. Declare your commitment. Write a statement that affirms your dedication to this journey. For example, I commit to embracing personal growth and overcoming the beliefs that have limited me in the past. I am willing to do the work necessary to transform my mindset and unlock my full potential. Sign and revisit your contract. Sign your name and date the contract. Place it somewhere visible, such as on your desk or a mirror, to serve as a daily reminder of your commitment. By completing these exercises, you take active steps toward resetting your mindset. The self-audit gives you clarity on where you stand, while the growth contract solidifies your commitment to change. Together, they form a powerful foundation for your personal growth journey. Chapter 2. The Growth Mindset Formula. Fixed mindset versus growth mindset. Your mindset is the framework through which you interpret challenges, setbacks, and successes. Psychologist Carol Dweck, who pioneered the concept of mindsets, identified two primary types: the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. Understanding the difference between these two mentalities is key to unlocking your potential and creating lasting change. The fixed mindset. A fixed mindset operates on the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and talents are static traits. If you hold this mindset, you may believe that who you are today defines your potential. People with a fixed mindset often avoid challenges to protect their self-esteem, give up quickly when faced with obstacles, see effort as a sign of inadequacy rather than a pathway to improvement, view criticism as a personal attack rather than an opportunity to learn, feel threatened by the success of others, interpreting it as evidence of their own shortcomings. For example, someone with a fixed mindset might say, "I can't do math because I'm just not good at it," instead of exploring ways to improve. This mindset traps individuals in a cycle of self-limitation and fear of failure. The growth mindset. In contrast, a growth mindset is rooted in the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication, effort, and learning. If you embrace this mindset, you see potential as something that can expand with the right attitude and actions. People with a growth mindset typically embrace challenges as opportunities to grow, persist in the face of setbacks, knowing that failure is a stepping stone to success, view effort as a necessary ingredient for mastery, welcome constructive criticism as a tool for improvement, celebrate the success of others, using it as inspiration for their own journey. For instance, someone with a growth mindset might say, "I'm struggling with math right now, but I can get better with practice and help." This approach opens the door to learning and progress. The impact of each mindset. The difference between these mindsets can shape every aspect of your life. A fixed mindset limits you to the status quo, while a growth mindset allows you to adapt, overcome challenges, and achieve your goals. It is important to note that no one operates entirely in one mindset or the other. We all have areas where we lean toward a fixed mindset and areas where we naturally adopt a growth mindset. The key is to recognize when the fixed mindset is holding you back and make a conscious choice to shift toward growth. This chapter will equip you with tools to foster a growth mindset, helping you reframe challenges and unlock your potential in every area of life. Embracing challenges and learning from failure. Growth doesn't happen in the absence of challenges, it happens because of them. Every setback, obstacle, and failure you encounter is an opportunity to stretch your capabilities and discover your resilience. Embracing challenges and learning from failure are cornerstones of the growth mindset, and they hold the key to unlocking your potential. Why challenges are essential for growth. Challenges are the testing grounds for your mindset. They push you beyond your comfort zone, forcing you to adapt, learn, and develop new skills. Without challenges, growth becomes stagnant and progress halts. Challenges reveal strengths and weaknesses. They show you where you excel and where you need improvement, offering valuable feedback for self-improvement. They build resilience. Every time you face and overcome a challenge, you strengthen your ability to handle future difficulties. They spark creativity and innovation. Challenges encourage you to think differently, solve problems, and explore new approaches. When you shift your perspective and begin to see challenges as opportunities rather than threats, you transform how you approach life's obstacles. The role of failure in personal growth. Failure is often seen as something to avoid at all costs. Yet failure is one of life's most powerful teachers. It provides the lessons necessary for long-term success. Failure highlights areas for growth. Each mistake gives you insight into what didn't work, allowing you to refine your approach. It fosters humility and self-awareness. Acknowledging failure reminds you that growth is a continuous process and that nobody has all the answers. It strengthens perseverance. Learning to rise after a fall builds determination and mental toughness. Think of failure as a stepping stone rather than a roadblock. Every successful person has a history of failures that taught them valuable lessons and fueled their eventual achievements. Cultivating a positive attitude toward challenges and failure. Developing a mindset that embraces challenges and learns from failure requires practice and intentional effort. Here are strategies to help you. Reframe setbacks as learning opportunities. Instead of thinking, "I failed," shift to, "What can I learn from this experience?" Write down the lessons you gain from each challenge or failure to build a mindset of growth. Focus on the process, not just the outcome. Growth happens in the journey, not just at the destination. Celebrate the effort and progress you make, even if the results are not what you expected. Seek feedback and reflect. After facing a challenge, ask yourself or others for constructive feedback. Reflection helps you see areas of improvement and ensures you grow from the experience. Develop resilience through small risks. Start by taking small, manageable risks that push you slightly outside your comfort zone. As you become more comfortable with uncertainty, you'll develop the confidence to tackle bigger challenges. By embracing challenges and learning from failure, you transform what might seem like obstacles into the building blocks of your success. Growth is not about avoiding difficulties. It is about meeting them with courage and using them as opportunities to become stronger, wiser, and more capable. Practical steps to adopt a growth mindset. Shifting from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset is a transformative process, but it does not happen overnight. It requires consistent effort and intentional practice. By incorporating specific actions into your daily routine, you can rewire your thinking and develop the habits that sustain a growth-oriented perspective. Acknowledge your current mindset. The first step in adopting a growth mindset is self-awareness. Take time to observe your thoughts, reactions, and beliefs. Ask yourself, how do I typically respond to challenges or setbacks? Do I view effort as a sign of weakness or a necessary part of growth? Do I avoid tasks that I might fail at? Journaling your answers to these questions can help you identify areas where a fixed mindset may be holding you back. Awareness is the foundation for change. Reframe your self-talk. Your inner dialogue shapes how you perceive yourself and your abilities. To cultivate a growth mindset, replace negative, limiting thoughts with empowering ones. For example, instead of, "I'm not good at this," say, "I'm still learning, and I can improve with practice." Instead of, "I failed," say, "I learned something valuable that will help me next time." Practicing positive self-talk reinforces the belief that growth is possible. Focus on effort, not just results. A growth mindset values the process of learning over immediate outcomes. Celebrate the effort you put into tasks, regardless of the result. For example, if you are working on a new skill, acknowledge the time and practice you've invested, even if you haven't mastered it yet. Reflect on how far you've come, rather than only focusing on how far you have to go. This shift in focus encourages persistence and resilience. Embrace feedback as a tool for growth. Feedback is one of the most effective ways to learn and improve, yet it can feel uncomfortable. To adopt a growth mindset, view feedback as an opportunity rather than a critique. When receiving feedback, ask yourself, what can I take from this to grow? Seek out constructive input from mentors, colleagues, or friends. The more you embrace feedback, the faster you will develop and refine your skills. Practice gratitude for challenges. When challenges arise, take a moment to appreciate them as opportunities for growth. For example, if you are facing a difficult project, remind yourself that the process will teach you valuable skills and strengthen your problem-solving abilities. This gratitude practice can help shift your mindset from frustration to curiosity and determination. Surround yourself with growth-minded people. The people around you influence your mindset. Seek out those who inspire and challenge you to grow. Surround yourself with individuals who celebrate learning, embrace challenges, and encourage you to step out of your comfort zone. Engaging with a supportive community can reinforce your growth mindset and keep you motivated. Set learning goals. Rather than focusing solely on achievement-oriented goals, set goals centered on learning and development. For example, instead of "I want to get promoted," set the goal, "I want to master new skills that make me a stronger candidate for promotion." Instead of "I want to lose 10 pounds," try "I want to build habits that improve my health and energy." Learning goals emphasize progress and keep you focused on growth. Celebrate progress, not perfection. Perfectionism is a hallmark of a fixed mindset. To overcome it, focus on progress instead. Acknowledge the small wins and incremental improvements you make along the way. This habit reinforces the belief that growth is a journey, not a destination. By taking these practical steps, you can begin to cultivate a growth mindset in your daily life. Over time, this shift in perspective will not only enhance your personal and professional success, but also bring a greater sense of fulfillment and purpose. Chapter 3. Rewiring your brain. The neuroscience of habit formation and thought patterns. To truly master your mindset, it helps to understand the science behind how your brain works. Your thoughts and behaviors are not random. They are governed by patterns deeply rooted in the brain's structure and function. By exploring the neuroscience of habit formation and thought patterns, you gain the tools to rewire your brain for lasting change. How habits are formed in the brain. Habits are automatic behaviors formed through repetition. They are governed by a part of the brain called the basal ganglia, which plays a central role in learning routines and automating tasks. The process of habit formation follows a three-step cycle known as the habit loop. Cue. This is the trigger that prompts your brain to initiate a behavior. For example, seeing your phone light up acts as a cue to check for notifications. Routine. This is the behavior itself, such as scrolling through social media. Reward. This is the positive reinforcement that encourages you to repeat the behavior, like the satisfaction of connecting with friends online. Over time, the cue routine reward cycle becomes ingrained, turning the behavior into a habit. The brain conserves energy by automating frequent actions, which is why habits can feel so natural and why breaking bad ones can be so challenging. Neural plasticity, the brain's ability to change. The good news is that your brain is not fixed. It is capable of changing and adapting throughout your life, thanks to a phenomenon called neural plasticity. Neural plasticity is the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections. Learning and repetition strengthen neural pathways. Each time you practice a new skill or behavior, the neural pathways associated with it become stronger. Unused pathways weaken over time. Habits or thought patterns you no longer use begin to fade as the brain reallocates resources. This means you can break old habits and form new ones by deliberately creating and reinforcing new pathways in your brain. Thought patterns and the brain. Your thoughts are also governed by neural pathways. Repeated thoughts create well-trodden mental roads that influence how you perceive and react to the world. For example, a negative thought pattern might reinforce beliefs like, "I'm not good enough," which can trigger anxiety and avoidance behaviors. A positive thought pattern, such as, "I can figure this out," fosters confidence and problem-solving. The more you engage in a particular thought, the stronger the neural connection becomes. Over time, it feels natural to default to that way of thinking, whether positive or negative. The role of dopamine in habit formation. Dopamine, a neurotransmitter often called the feel-good chemical, plays a crucial role in forming habits and thought patterns. When you perform an action that leads to a reward, your brain releases dopamine, reinforcing the behavior and encouraging you to repeat it. Positive habits can be strengthened by pairing them with a rewarding experience. For instance, listening to your favorite music while exercising can make the habit more appealing. Understanding this mechanism allows you to create healthier habits by deliberately associating them with positive rewards. Applying neuroscience to mindset mastery. Understanding the neuroscience of habit formation and thought patterns empowers you to take control of your mindset. By consciously creating new habits and reinforcing positive thought patterns, you can rewire your brain to work in your favor. In the next section, we will explore practical strategies to break negative cycles and build habits that align with your goals. Visualization techniques for mental reprogramming. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools for reprogramming your mind. It is a process of creating vivid, mental images that represent your goals, desires, or ideal outcomes. By consistently visualizing these scenarios, you can train your brain to adopt the mindset, beliefs, and behaviors that align with them. The science behind visualization lies in your brain's inability to distinguish vividly imagined experiences from real ones. Studies have shown that mental rehearsal activates the same neural pathways as physical actions, priming your mind and body for success. Visualization is not mere wishful thinking. It's a practical technique for reshaping thought patterns and cultivating a mindset that supports your growth. The role of visualization in mindset mastery. Visualization works by aligning your conscious and subconscious mind. While your conscious mind sets goals, your subconscious mind governs much of your behavior, habits, and decision-making. Visualization bridges the gap, embedding new patterns into your subconscious that align with your conscious desires. Key benefits of visualization include strengthening neural pathways. Repeatedly visualizing a behavior or outcome strengthens the neural connections associated with it, making the desired actions feel more natural. Boosting confidence. Seeing yourself succeed in your mind reinforces your belief in your abilities. Reducing anxiety. Visualizing challenges and your ability to overcome them can desensitize you to fear and stress. Improving focus. Clear mental imagery helps you maintain focus on your goals, reducing distractions and self-doubt. Steps to effective visualization. Visualization is most effective when done intentionally and consistently. Follow these steps to create a mental rehearsal practice that transforms your mindset. Step 1. Define your desired outcome. Start with clarity about what you want to achieve. Whether it's excelling in a presentation, adopting a healthier lifestyle, or cultivating self-confidence, your visualization should have a clear and specific focus. Write down your goal in detail, including how it will feel, look, and impact your life. Step 2. Create a quiet environment. Find a distraction-free space where you can relax and focus. Visualization works best when your mind is calm and open to creative imagery. Step 3. Use all your senses. The power of visualization lies in its vividness. Close your eyes and imagine your desired outcome as if it's happening right now. Engage all your senses. What do you see? Colors, people, surroundings. What do you hear? Sounds of encouragement, applause, or even nature. What do you feel? A sense of pride, confidence, or calm? What do you smell or taste? This might not always apply, but including these senses when relevant strengthens the experience. For example, if you're visualizing a successful speech, imagine standing on the stage, hearing the applause, feeling the microphone in your hand, and experiencing the exhilaration of nailing your delivery. Step 4. Incorporate emotion. Emotion is the glue that binds visualization to your subconscious. As you visualize your goal, allow yourself to feel the emotions you'd experience upon achieving it: joy, pride, relief, or gratitude. These emotions make the imagery more compelling and memorable. Step 5. Rehearse regularly. Consistency is key to mental reprogramming. Dedicate time each day to your visualization practice. 5 to 10 minutes in the morning or before bed can yield powerful results. The more you reinforce the imagery, the stronger the neural connections become. Step 6. Pair visualization with action. Visualization alone isn't enough. It must be paired with actionable steps toward your goals. Use visualization to rehearse specific actions, such as preparing for a difficult conversation or overcoming a fear. This primes your brain for real-world execution. Advanced visualization techniques. To deepen your practice, explore these advanced techniques. Future pacing. Imagine yourself months or years into the future, having already achieved your goal. Reflect on how your life has transformed and what new opportunities are now available to you. Mental contrasting. Visualize your goal, then juxtapose it with potential obstacles. This technique helps you prepare for challenges and strengthens your resolve to overcome them. Visualization journaling. Write out your visualizations in detail, describing the scenario, your emotions, and the impact. Reading and revisiting these journal entries reinforces your mental rehearsal. Practical applications of visualization. Visualization can be applied to every area of your life. Career. Mentally rehearse acing an interview, delivering a stellar presentation, or achieving a promotion. Health. Visualize yourself exercising with energy, enjoying healthy meals, or recovering from illness. Relationships. Envision yourself communicating confidently, resolving conflicts, or fostering deeper connections. Personal growth. Picture yourself breaking a bad habit, adopting a new skill, or handling stress with grace. Overcoming common challenges. If visualization feels unnatural at first, don't worry. Like any skill, it improves with practice. Here are tips for overcoming common obstacles. Struggle with focus. Start with shorter sessions and gradually increase their length as your concentration improves. Difficulty creating vivid images. Use visual aids like photos or mood boards to help your imagination. Doubt about its effectiveness? Pair visualization with measurable actions to build faith in its power. By mastering visualization techniques, you empower yourself to reprogram your mind, align your actions with your goals, and create a life of purpose and fulfillment. Chapter 4. The Power of Self-Awareness. The role of self-awareness in mindset mastery. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of personal growth and mindset mastery. It is the ability to understand your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, and how they influence your decisions and interactions. Without self-awareness, change is difficult because you cannot improve what you do not understand. At its core, self-awareness is about shining a light on the mental processes that guide your life. It allows you to recognize patterns, uncover blind spots, and identify areas where your mindset might be holding you back. Developing self-awareness is the first step in taking control of your inner world and steering it toward your desired outcomes. Why self-awareness matters. Self-awareness plays a critical role in mindset mastery for several reasons. Understanding your thought patterns. Self-awareness helps you identify the recurring thoughts that shape your beliefs and actions. For example, if you tend to dwell on self-doubt, becoming aware of this pattern allows you to challenge and replace it with empowering beliefs. Regulating emotions. When you are self-aware, you can observe your emotions without being consumed by them. This ability to pause and reflect enables you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, which is vital for maintaining a positive and resilient mindset. Aligning actions with goals. Self-awareness bridges the gap between intention and action. By understanding your motivations and triggers, you can make conscious choices that align with your long-term goals. Building stronger relationships. Awareness of your emotions and behaviors improves your interactions with others. When you understand how your mindset influences your communication and reactions, you can foster healthier and more meaningful relationships. The layers of self-awareness. Self-awareness exists on two levels. Internal self-awareness. This is your understanding of your values, beliefs, emotions, and goals. It helps you align your mindset with who you truly are and what you want to achieve. External self-awareness. This is your ability to see how others perceive you. It allows you to recognize the impact of your actions and adjust them to align with your intentions. Both forms of self-awareness are essential for mastering your mindset and navigating the complexities of life with confidence and clarity. How to cultivate self-awareness. Developing self-awareness is an ongoing process that requires intention and practice. Here are some strategies to help you cultivate this vital skill. 1. Practice. Mindfulness. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. By observing your thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations, you develop a deeper understanding of your inner world. Simple practices like meditation, deep breathing, or even mindful journaling can enhance your awareness. 2. Reflect regularly. Set aside time each day or week to reflect on your experiences and behaviors. Ask yourself questions like, what were the dominant thoughts guiding my decisions today? How did I handle challenges, and what could I have done differently? Are my actions aligned with my goals and values? 3. Seek feedback from others. Sometimes others can see things about us that we are blind to. Ask trusted friends, family members, or colleagues for honest feedback about how you come across and how your mindset affects your interactions. 4. Track your emotions. Keeping an emotional journal can help you identify patterns in your feelings and how they influence your actions. Note what triggers specific emotions and how you respond to them. Over time, this practice will help you manage your emotions more effectively. 5. Identify core values and beliefs. Understanding your values and beliefs gives you clarity about what drives you. Reflect on what matters most to you and consider how your mindset supports or conflicts with those priorities. The benefits of self-awareness in mindset mastery. When you cultivate self-awareness, you unlock powerful benefits. Improved decision-making. Self-aware individuals make decisions that are more thoughtful and aligned with their goals. Greater emotional intelligence. You gain the ability to understand and manage your emotions, which is crucial for personal and professional success. Enhanced personal growth. By understanding your strengths and weaknesses, you can focus on areas that need improvement. Increased resilience. Self-awareness helps you respond to challenges with clarity and confidence rather than being overwhelmed by emotions. Self-awareness is not just a skill, it is a transformative practice that paves the way for mindset mastery. By understanding yourself deeply, you empower yourself to shape your thoughts, behaviors, and life in meaningful and intentional ways. Exercises to identify strengths, weaknesses, and emotional triggers. Self-awareness deepens when you actively explore your inner landscape, your strengths, weaknesses, and emotional triggers. By identifying these elements, you gain clarity about what empowers you, where you have room to grow, and what influences your emotional reactions. This understanding is essential for cultivating a mindset that supports your personal and professional growth. Here are practical exercises designed to help you uncover these aspects of yourself. Strengths discovery exercise. Purpose. Recognize the skills, qualities, and attributes that set you apart. Step 1. Reflect on past successes. Think about moments in your life where you felt proud or accomplished. Consider, what was the situation? What did you do to succeed? Which of your qualities or skills contributed to the success? Write down recurring patterns. For example, you might notice that persistence, creativity, or strong communication played a significant role. Step 2. Ask for input. Sometimes others see strengths in us that we overlook. Reach out to trusted friends, family, or colleagues and ask, what do you think I'm particularly good at? What qualities or skills do you admire about me? Compare their responses to your own reflections. Step 3. Take a strengths assessment. Consider taking a reputable strengths assessment, such as Clifton Strengths or the VIA Character Strengths Survey. These tools provide a structured approach to identifying your natural talents. Outcome. Create a list of your top strengths and reflect on how you can use them more effectively in your daily life. Weakness identification. Exercise. Purpose. Pinpoint areas that may be holding you back or require improvement. Step 1. Evaluate challenges. Think about situations where you struggled or fell short of your goals. Ask yourself, what was the specific challenge? What prevented me from succeeding? Was it a lack of skill, knowledge, or confidence? Identify recurring themes. For example, you may notice a tendency to procrastinate, difficulty in communicating, or challenges with managing stress. Step 2. Seek constructive feedback. Ask people who know you well, where do you think I can improve? Are there habits or behaviors you've noticed that may limit my potential? Approach this feedback with an open mind, focusing on growth rather than defensiveness. Step 3. Reframe weaknesses as opportunities. Weaknesses are not fixed. They represent areas where you can grow. For each identified weakness, write one action you can take to improve. For example, if time management is a weakness, you might set up a daily schedule or prioritize tasks. If public speaking feels intimidating, you might join a local Toastmasters group. Outcome. Create a plan for turning weaknesses into opportunities for growth. Emotional triggers mapping. Purpose. Understand what situations or experiences provoke strong emotional reactions and how to manage them. Step 1. Observe your reactions. Over the next week, keep a journal to track moments when you feel strong emotions like anger, frustration, sadness, or anxiety. For each instance, note, what triggered the emotion? What was your immediate reaction? How did the situation affect your mindset or behavior? Step 2. Identify patterns. Review your journal and look for recurring triggers. Common triggers might include criticism or perceived rejection, feeling ignored or undervalued, uncertainty or loss of control. Step 3. Explore the underlying beliefs. Triggers often stem from deep-seated beliefs or past experiences. For each trigger, ask, Why does this situation affect me so strongly? Is this reaction based on fact, assumption, or a past event? How can I reframe my perspective to respond differently? For example, if criticism triggers feelings of inadequacy, reframe it as an opportunity to learn and improve. Step 4. Develop coping strategies. Create strategies for managing your emotional triggers. These might include pausing to take deep breaths before reacting, practicing self-compassion, and reminding yourself that mistakes are part of growth. Seeking clarification if a situation feels unclear or unfair. Outcome: gain insight into your emotional triggers and develop tools to manage them effectively. Personal SWOT analysis. Purpose: combine strengths, weaknesses, and triggers into a comprehensive self-assessment. Step 1. Create a SWOT grid. Divide a sheet of paper into 4 quadrants labeled strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, external factors that support growth, threats, external factors that may hinder growth. Step 2. Fill in each quadrant. Using insights from the previous exercises, populate each section. Strengths: list your top attributes and skills. Weaknesses: identify areas for improvement. Opportunities: include resources, support systems, or upcoming chances to grow. Threats: note external challenges such as time constraints or competitive environments. Step 3. Create an action plan. Reflect on how to leverage your strengths, address weaknesses, seize opportunities, and mitigate threats. Outcome: a clear roadmap for personal and professional development. Chapter 5. Mastering emotional resilience. The importance of managing emotions for a balanced mindset. Emotional resilience is the ability to navigate life's ups and downs with composure and adaptability. At the heart of this resilience lies emotional management, the skill of recognizing, understanding, and regulating your emotions effectively. Without this skill, emotions can spiral out of control, cloud judgment, and disrupt your mental balance. Managing your emotions is not about suppressing or ignoring them. Instead, it's about embracing them as valuable signals while maintaining control over how they influence your thoughts and actions. This mastery creates a stable foundation for a balanced mindset, enabling you to respond to challenges thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Why managing emotions matters: enhances decision-making. When emotions run high, they can cloud your judgment. Effective emotional management ensures that your decisions are guided by reason rather than momentary feelings, strengthens relationships. Emotional control fosters healthier communication and conflict resolution, allowing you to build stronger, more supportive relationships. Promotes mental health. Unregulated emotions, especially negative ones, can contribute to stress, anxiety, and even physical health issues. Managing emotions helps maintain overall well-being. Supports goal achievement. Emotional regulation keeps you focused on long-term goals, even in the face of setbacks. It prevents discouragement from derailing your progress. Emotions and their role in a balanced mindset. Emotions are an essential part of the human experience, but they can either serve or hinder you depending on how you handle them. Understanding their role is key. Positive emotions, joy, gratitude, and hope, fuel motivation and creativity. They broaden your perspective and encourage exploration. Negative emotions, anger, fear, and sadness are not inherently bad. They provide important signals, such as when boundaries are crossed or when caution is needed. However, if left unchecked, they can dominate your mindset and lead to unproductive behaviors. Achieving emotional balance means embracing both positive and negative emotions, understanding their purpose, and ensuring they work in harmony with your goals. Steps to manage emotions for a balanced mindset. Step 1. Recognize your emotions. The first step in emotional management is awareness. Pay attention to how you feel throughout the day and label your emotions accurately. For example, instead of saying, "I feel bad," identify whether you're experiencing sadness, frustration, or guilt. Step 2. Pause before reacting. When emotions rise, take a moment to pause and breathe. This simple act creates space between the stimulus and your response, allowing you to regain control. Step 3. Reframe your thoughts. Challenge the thoughts driving your emotions. For instance, if you feel anxious about a presentation, shift from "I'm going to mess up" to "This is a chance to share my ideas and learn." Step 4. Practice emotional release. Unaddressed emotions can build up over time. Find healthy outlets to release them, such as journaling, talking to a friend, or engaging in physical activity. Step 5. Cultivate emotional agility. Emotional agility is the ability to adapt your emotional responses to fit the situation. For example, instead of suppressing anger, channel it into assertive communication to address the issue constructively. Emotional regulation strategies. Mindfulness. Meditation. Regular mindfulness practice helps you observe your emotions without judgment, reducing their intensity. Gratitude journaling. Shifting focus to the positives in your life can balance negative emotions and promote optimism. Visualization. Mentally rehearsing calm responses to stressful situations prepares you to handle them with grace. Breathing exercises. Techniques like box breathing or diaphragmatic breathing can quickly calm your nervous system during moments of stress. Managing emotions is not about erasing them, but about mastering their influence on your mindset. When you develop the ability to regulate emotions, you create a balanced mental state that supports resilience, focus, and fulfillment. Emotional management is the foundation of not only surviving life's challenges, but thriving through them. Techniques to regulate emotions and build resilience. Regulating emotions is a dynamic process that involves understanding your feelings, responding thoughtfully, and maintaining control even in challenging situations. Emotional resilience, the ability to recover from setbacks and adapt to adversity, grows naturally when you consistently practice emotional regulation. Together, these skills form the foundation for navigating life with strength and balance. One of the most effective techniques for regulating emotions is cultivating self-awareness. By paying attention to your emotional triggers and patterns, you can anticipate how specific situations might affect you and prepare yourself to respond constructively. For instance, if you know that criticism often leaves you feeling defensive, you can practice pausing to reflect before reacting, allowing your rational mind to guide your response. Another powerful method is reframing. This involves shifting your perspective on a situation to reduce its emotional impact. For example, instead of seeing failure as evidence of inadequacy, view it as a learning experience that brings you closer to success. Reframing not only alleviates negative emotions but also fosters a mindset of growth and opportunity. Engaging in mindfulness practices such as meditation, deep breathing, or grounding exercises can also help regulate emotions. These practices train your brain to stay present, reducing the grip of overwhelming feelings and allowing you to respond calmly. Breathing exercises in particular activate the body's relaxation response, counteracting the physical symptoms of stress and anxiety. Physical activity is another often overlooked tool for emotional regulation and resilience building. Exercise releases endorphins, which elevate your mood and reduce stress. Activities like yoga and Tai Chi combine movement with mindfulness, offering a holistic approach to emotional well-being. Even a brisk walk can help clear your mind and reset your emotions. Building resilience also involves cultivating a support system. Sharing your thoughts and feelings with trusted friends, family, or mentors provides perspective and emotional relief. Resilient individuals know when to lean on others and view connection as a source of strength rather than a sign of weakness. Developing emotional resilience requires practicing gratitude and focusing on what you can control. Gratitude shifts your attention from what's lacking to what's present, creating a sense of abundance and optimism. Similarly, directing energy toward actions you can take, rather than dwelling on circumstances beyond your control, reinforces a sense of agency and adaptability. Incorporating these techniques into your daily life fosters a balanced mindset, enabling you to navigate both triumphs and challenges with poise. Emotional regulation and resilience are not innate traits, but skills you can develop through consistent practice and intention. As you strengthen these abilities, you will find yourself better equipped to handle life's complexities with grace and confidence. Chapter 6. The Art of Positive Thinking. The science behind positive thinking and its impact on health and success. Positive thinking is often regarded as a simple motivational mantra, but beneath its surface lies a wealth of scientific evidence demonstrating its profound influence on both health and success. At its core, positive thinking is the practice of focusing on possibilities, solutions, and constructive outcomes, even in the face of adversity. Far from being naive optimism, it is a deliberate mental approach that reshapes the brain and transforms life outcomes. Neuroscience reveals that positive thinking activates areas of the brain associated with reward and motivation, such as the prefrontal cortex and the nucleus accumbens. These regions drive goal-oriented behavior and reinforce habits that lead to achievement. Positive thoughts also increase the release of neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, which enhance mood and promote a sense of well-being. Over time, this mental state becomes self-reinforcing, creating a feedback loop that motivates individuals to take action and persevere through challenges. On a physiological level, positive thinking significantly impacts health. Chronic stress and negativity activate the body's fight-or-flight response, increasing levels of cortisol, a stress hormone. Prolonged exposure to high cortisol can weaken the immune system, disrupt sleep, and contribute to conditions like heart disease and diabetes. Conversely, positive thinking reduces stress, lowering cortisol levels and fostering a healthier balance in the body. Studies have shown that individuals with an optimistic outlook are more likely to recover from illnesses, have stronger immune responses, and experience greater longevity. The benefits of positive thinking extend beyond health to influence success in various domains of life. Optimistic individuals approach goals with greater confidence and resilience, viewing setbacks as temporary and surmountable. This mindset encourages persistence, which is often the deciding factor in long-term success. Positive thinking also enhances creativity and problem-solving by reducing mental roadblocks caused by fear and self-doubt. In professional settings, leaders and teams who adopt a positive outlook are better equipped to foster collaboration, innovation, and productivity. Furthermore, positivity improves interpersonal relationships, a key factor in both personal and professional success. People are naturally drawn to those who exude optimism and confidence, creating opportunities for deeper connections and mutually beneficial partnerships. Positive thinkers are also more likely to practice empathy and gratitude, qualities that strengthen bonds and resolve conflicts. Research conducted by psychologists like Dr. Barbara Fredrickson highlights the broaden and build theory, which posits that positive emotions expand cognitive and behavioral possibilities. When individuals experience joy, gratitude, or hope, they are more likely to explore new ideas, take calculated risks, and build resources, whether financial, social, or intellectual, that contribute to long-term success. Incorporating positive thinking into daily life requires consistent practice. Techniques such as gratitude journaling, affirmations, and visualization are effective tools for cultivating an optimistic mindset. While challenges and negative thoughts are inevitable, learning to reframe them in a constructive way is a hallmark of positive thinkers. Positive thinking is not about ignoring reality or dismissing challenges. Instead, it is about choosing a mindset that empowers you to face difficulties with confidence and creativity. By embracing positivity, you can unlock a cascade of benefits that enhance your health, deepen your relationships, and pave the way for lasting success. Strategies to cultivate positivity without ignoring challenges. Cultivating positivity does not mean turning a blind eye to difficulties or pretending that everything is fine when it isn't. True positivity acknowledges challenges while maintaining a focus on solutions, growth, and opportunities. This balanced approach allows you to remain realistic yet hopeful, equipping you to navigate adversity with resilience and grace. The first step in fostering positivity without denial is to practice acceptance. Challenges, setbacks, and negative emotions are natural parts of life. Instead of resisting or avoiding them, acknowledge their presence. Acceptance doesn't mean resigning to a problem. It means recognizing the reality of a situation so you can focus on what can be done to improve it. For example, if you face a career setback, accepting the situation allows you to analyze what went wrong and take actionable steps toward growth rather than dwelling on frustration or blame. Reframing is another powerful strategy for cultivating positivity. It involves shifting your perspective on a situation to uncover potential benefits or lessons. For instance, a failure can be seen not as a definitive end, but as a stepping stone to greater understanding and success. Reframing helps transform perceived obstacles into opportunities for learning and development. It also fosters a sense of agency, as you begin to see yourself as an active participant in shaping outcomes, even in challenging circumstances. Gratitude is a cornerstone of positivity, and it can coexist with adversity. During tough times, intentionally focusing on aspects of life that are going well can provide balance and perspective. A daily gratitude practice, such as listing 3 things you're thankful for, trains your mind to notice the positives that might otherwise be overshadowed by stress or negativity. Gratitude doesn't diminish the reality of challenges, but it reminds you of the resources, relationships, and strengths that support you through them. Another key strategy is maintaining a solution-oriented mindset. When faced with a challenge, it's easy to become consumed by the problem itself. However, shifting your energy toward potential solutions fosters optimism and progress. Instead of asking, "Why did this happen to me?" focus on, "What can I do to move forward?" This approach not only empowers you, but also reduces feelings of helplessness and frustration. Mindfulness practices are invaluable for fostering positivity in the face of difficulty. Techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, and mindful observation help you stay grounded in the present moment. Mindfulness reduces the mental noise of worry and regret, allowing you to focus on what you can control. By cultivating a calm and centered state of mind, you enhance your ability to respond to challenges thoughtfully rather than react emotionally. Building a support network is also essential for balancing positivity and realism. Surrounding yourself with people who inspire, encourage, and challenge you helps maintain perspective during tough times. Trusted friends, mentors, or family members can provide insights and emotional support, reminding you of your strengths and potential. Positive relationships act as a buffer against the isolation that often accompanies struggles. Finally, self-compassion is crucial for cultivating positivity while addressing challenges. Being kind to yourself during difficult times reduces the harsh self-criticism that can erode confidence and optimism. Self-compassion involves recognizing your efforts, celebrating small wins, and forgiving yourself for mistakes. When you treat yourself with the same understanding you would offer a friend, you build a foundation of positivity that is both realistic and sustainable. Cultivating positivity without ignoring challenges is an art of balance. It's about facing life's difficulties head-on while maintaining hope and a focus on possibilities. This approach not only enhances emotional resilience, but also empowers you to transform adversity into an opportunity for growth and achievement. Chapter 7. Eliminating Self-Doubt, Understanding. The roots of self-doubt and imposter syndrome. Self-doubt is a pervasive inner critic that questions your abilities, decisions, and worth. It often manifests as hesitation, fear of failure, or an internal voice that undermines your confidence. Left unchecked, self-doubt can hinder personal and professional growth, keeping you from pursuing opportunities or realizing your full potential. One of its more insidious forms is imposter syndrome, the persistent feeling of being undeserving of your accomplishments despite evidence of success. The roots of self-doubt are complex, often intertwined with personal experiences, societal influences, and cognitive patterns. Early life experiences, such as overly critical feedback, inconsistent validation, or comparisons with others, can create deep-seated insecurities. A child who hears, "You'll never be good at this," or "Why can't you be like so-and-so," may internalize these messages, carrying them into adulthood as limiting beliefs. Societal and cultural expectations also play a role. Constant exposure to idealized portrayals of success, beauty, or intelligence in media can lead to unrealistic standards. When you measure yourself against these exaggerated benchmarks, falling short feels inevitable, feeding self-doubt. For instance, comparing your day-to-day challenges with someone else's highlight reel on social media can distort your perception of your own abilities and achievements. Cognitive distortions, such as perfectionism and catastrophizing, exacerbate self-doubt. Perfectionists often set unattainable standards for themselves, viewing anything less as failure. This relentless pursuit of flawlessness leaves little room for growth or self-acceptance. Similarly, catastrophizing, expecting the worst outcome in any situation, fuels anxiety and reinforces the belief that you're incapable of succeeding. Imposter syndrome is a specialized form of self-doubt rooted in the fear of being exposed as a fraud. Despite qualifications and accomplishments, individuals with imposter syndrome attribute their success to luck, external factors, or the inability of others to see their perceived shortcomings. This phenomenon is common among high achievers who set impossibly high standards for themselves and dismiss their achievements as inadequate. For example, a professional might receive praise for a successful project, but internally believe they simply got lucky or fooled others into thinking they were competent. The roots of imposter syndrome often lie in deeply ingrained thought patterns and external validation. A person who grows up equating worthiness with achievements may struggle to feel inherently valuable, leading to an ongoing cycle of proving themselves. Additionally, environments that emphasize competition over collaboration can amplify feelings of inadequacy as individuals constantly compare themselves to others. Recognizing the origins of self-doubt and imposter syndrome is the first step in overcoming them. By understanding these patterns and their influences, you can begin to challenge their validity and replace them with empowering beliefs. Developing self-awareness and addressing these mental blocks opens the door to building genuine confidence and embracing your accomplishments without hesitation or fear. Techniques to overcome fear and build confidence. Overcoming fear and building confidence requires deliberate effort and practice. Fear, often rooted in self-doubt, acts as a barrier that keeps you from taking risks, pursuing opportunities, or trusting your abilities. Confidence, on the other hand, is the antidote, a belief in your capacity to face challenges and succeed. By employing specific techniques, you can break free from fear and cultivate lasting confidence. The first step is to confront fear directly. Fear thrives on avoidance. The more you shy away from a challenge, the more powerful it becomes. By gradually exposing yourself to what you fear, you diminish its hold over you. This process, often called gradual exposure, allows you to build tolerance and resilience over time. For example, if public speaking terrifies you, start by speaking in small, familiar groups before progressing to larger, less familiar audiences. Each success reinforces your ability to handle the situation, building confidence incrementally. Visualization is another powerful tool. Picture yourself succeeding in the face of your fears. Imagine the sights, sounds, and feelings associated with achieving your goal. This mental rehearsal primes your brain to believe in the possibility of success, reducing fear's intensity. For instance, if you're anxious about a job interview, visualize yourself walking in confidently, answering questions with ease, and leaving with a sense of accomplishment. Reframing fear as excitement is a subtle but effective strategy. Physiologically, fear and excitement elicit similar responses: an increased heart rate, heightened alertness, and a surge of adrenaline. By consciously labeling these sensations as excitement rather than fear, you shift your mindset from one of avoidance to one of anticipation. Instead of thinking, "I'm scared I'll fail," try, "I'm excited to see how I can handle this challenge." Building confidence also involves challenging self-limiting beliefs. These are the inner narratives that tell you, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never succeed." Start by identifying these thoughts and questioning their validity. Ask yourself, is this belief based on fact or assumption? Can I find evidence that disproves it? How would I encourage a friend facing the same doubt? Replacing self-limiting beliefs with affirming ones creates a foundation for confidence. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," shift to, "I am capable of learning and growing through this experience." Consistently practicing positive self-talk rewires your brain to default to empowering thoughts. Action is another cornerstone of confidence building. Confidence doesn't come from waiting to feel ready. It comes from taking action despite uncertainty. Small, consistent actions toward your goals reinforce your sense of capability. Each step forward, no matter how small, builds momentum and strengthens your belief in yourself. Learning to celebrate progress is equally important. Confidence grows when you acknowledge your achievements, no matter how minor they seem. Create a habit of reflecting on your successes daily or weekly. By focusing on what you've accomplished rather than fixating on what's left to do, you reinforce a positive self-image and build motivation for future challenges. Lastly, surrounding yourself with supportive people can have a transformative impact. Confidence is contagious, and being around individuals who encourage and uplift you fosters a sense of self-worth. Seek out mentors, friends, or colleagues who inspire you to aim higher and remind you of your strengths when doubt creeps in. Overcoming fear and building confidence is a journey of continuous growth. Each technique, whether it's confronting fear, reframing your mindset, or taking deliberate action, contributes to the process. With time, patience, and persistence, you can replace fear with empowerment and self-doubt with unshakable confidence, opening the door to a life of greater fulfillment and achievement. Chapter 8. The Habit Blueprint. How habits shape your mindset and life. Outcomes habits are the silent architects of your mindset and life outcomes. These repeated behaviors, often performed unconsciously, determine the quality of your thoughts, actions, and ultimately your success. Over time, your habits solidify into patterns that either support or sabotage your goals, making them a crucial factor in personal growth and transformation. At their core, habits are the brain's way of conserving energy. Instead of consciously deciding every action, your brain automates frequent behaviors, freeing up mental resources for more complex tasks. This efficiency can work to your advantage when your habits align with your aspirations, but it can also entrench negative patterns if left unchecked. The relationship between habits and mindset is reciprocal. Your mindset influences the habits you adopt, and in turn, your habits reinforce your mindset. For instance, a person with a growth-oriented mindset might develop habits like reading, journaling, or seeking feedback, which further bolster their belief in self-improvement. Conversely, a fixed mindset may foster habits of avoidance or procrastination, reinforcing a fear of failure and stagnation. Habits also play a significant role in shaping your identity. Repeated actions send signals to your brain about who you are. If you consistently prioritize health by exercising and eating well, you begin to see yourself as a disciplined and health-conscious individual. Similarly, small habits like meeting deadlines or following through on commitments build an identity of reliability and confidence. On the other hand, habits of neglect or inconsistency can erode self-esteem and create a self-image rooted in doubt. Beyond mindset, habits directly influence life outcomes. Whether it's in your career, relationships, or personal well-being, the cumulative effect of your daily choices determines your trajectory. A habit as simple as reading for 30 minutes a day can compound into expertise over time, opening doors to opportunities and success. Conversely, seemingly minor habits like mindless scrolling or neglecting self-care can lead to stagnation or setbacks. The power of habits lies in their ability to compound. Positive habits, even if small, accumulate benefits over time, creating a ripple effect that enhances multiple areas of life. For example, the habit of waking up early can lead to increased productivity, better health through morning exercise, and reduced stress from having more time to plan your day. Negative habits compound as well, but in the opposite direction. Late-night procrastination might lead to sleep deprivation, which in turn affects mood, energy, and decision-making, creating a downward spiral. Understanding the mechanisms of habit formation allows you to take control of these powerful forces. Habits are formed through a loop of cue, routine, and reward. By identifying the cues that trigger your actions, you can consciously replace routines that no longer serve you with ones that align with your goals. For example, if stress triggers snacking, you can replace that routine with a walk or breathing exercise while keeping the reward of relaxation intact. Habits also thrive on consistency. The more you repeat an action, the more deeply it becomes ingrained in your neural pathways. Starting small and building momentum is key. Aiming for tiny wins like writing 1 paragraph a day or meditating for 2 minutes builds confidence and creates a foundation for larger changes. Ultimately, the habits you cultivate determine the life you create. By aligning your habits with your aspirations, you not only shape your mindset, but also set yourself on a path toward meaningful and sustainable success. Creating keystone habits that lead to success. Not all habits are created equal. While every positive habit contributes to personal growth, keystone habits hold a unique power. They initiate a cascade of changes that transform multiple areas of your life. By focusing on building these high-impact habits, you can unlock exponential growth and success. Keystone habits act as foundational behaviors that influence other habits, routines, and decisions. They create a ripple effect, making it easier to adopt additional positive habits and break negative ones. For example, the habit of exercising regularly often leads to improved eating habits, better sleep, increased energy, and even enhanced productivity. These habits aren't just actions, they are catalysts for systemic change in your life. One of the reasons keystone habits are so powerful is their ability to shift your self-perception. When you adopt a keystone habit, you begin to see yourself differently. Starting a morning routine of planning your day signals that you are someone who values organization and intentionality. This identity shift reinforces other behaviors that align with your new self-image. To identify potential keystone habits, look for behaviors that meet 3 criteria. They have a noticeable impact on your daily life. They inspire other positive changes. They align with your long-term goals or values. For instance, journaling daily can be a keystone habit. Writing down your thoughts and goals fosters self-awareness, clarifies priorities, and encourages mindfulness. Similarly, preparing a healthy breakfast each morning can trigger a day of better dietary choices and increased focus. To cultivate keystone habits, start by committing to small, manageable actions. The goal is consistency, not perfection. A single push-up each morning can eventually grow into a full workout routine. The act of writing a single sentence in a gratitude journal can evolve into a meaningful daily reflection practice. Starting small reduces resistance, making it easier to build momentum. Tracking progress is another essential step. Monitoring your habit reinforces its importance and provides tangible evidence of your growth. Simple tools like habit trackers, checklists, or apps can help you stay accountable and motivated. Equally important is celebrating the wins, no matter how small. Recognizing progress reinforces the behavior, creating a positive feedback loop that strengthens the habit. Celebrations can be as simple as acknowledging your effort or rewarding yourself with something meaningful. Finally, surround yourself with environments and people that support your keystone habits. If your goal is to read more, keep books visible and accessible. If you want to exercise regularly, connect with a friend who shares your fitness goals or join a supportive community. External reinforcement can make all the difference in maintaining momentum. Keystone habits are the linchpins of personal transformation. By identifying and committing to these high-impact behaviors, you create a foundation for success that extends beyond the habit itself. They shape not only what you do, but also who you become, driving lasting change in every area of your life. The 21-day rule and habit tracking tools. The idea that it takes 21 days to form a habit has gained popularity over the years, often serving as a motivating guideline for those looking to adopt new behaviors. While the exact time required to build a habit varies from person to person, the 21-day rule provides a simple and achievable starting point. The underlying principle is that consistency over a set period creates momentum, helping you transition a behavior from conscious effort to automatic routine. Psychological studies suggest that habits form through repetition, but the time it takes depends on the complexity of the habit, individual personality traits, and environmental factors. Some habits, like drinking a glass of water in the morning, may take only a few weeks to establish, while more intricate routines, such as a daily workout regimen, can take months. The 21-day rule works because it gives your brain time to adapt and begin automating the behavior, serving as a psychological benchmark rather than a definitive timeline. To maximize the effectiveness of the 21-day rule, focus on small, specific habits that fit seamlessly into your existing routines. For example, if you aim to build a habit of reading, commit to just 10 minutes a day rather than setting an overwhelming goal. Keeping the initial commitment small reduces resistance and increases the likelihood of success. Habit tracking tools can significantly enhance the process of building habits. Tracking your progress makes the habit visible, reinforcing your commitment and providing a sense of accomplishment as you see your streak grow. Whether you prefer analog methods or digital solutions, habit tracking keeps you accountable and motivated. A simple method is using a paper habit tracker. Create a grid with dates along one axis and the habits you want to track on the other. Each day you complete a habit, mark it with a check or an X. The visual satisfaction of filling in the grid can be a powerful motivator. For those who prefer digital tools, habit tracking apps offer convenience and additional features. Apps like Habitica, Habitbull, and Streaks allow you to set reminders, track multiple habits, and view progress through charts and graphs. Some apps gamify the experience, turning habit building into a rewarding challenge. Journaling is another effective tool for habit tracking. Recording not only whether you completed a habit, but also how it made you feel adds depth to the process. Reflecting on your journey helps you identify patterns, celebrate wins, and address obstacles with greater awareness. Combining the 21-day rule with habit tracking tools creates a structured and intentional approach to habit formation. By focusing on consistency, celebrating progress, and staying mindful of your goals, you can turn short-term efforts into lasting behaviors that support your growth and success. Chapter 9. mindset, and productivity strategies for effective time management and overcoming procrastination. Productivity is not just about doing more, it is about doing what matters most in the time you have. Effective time management and overcoming procrastination are crucial components of a productive mindset. Together, they enable you to focus on priorities, minimize distractions, and take consistent action toward your goals. Time management begins with clarity. You cannot manage your time effectively if you are unsure about what needs to be accomplished. Start by identifying your priorities. Use tools like the Eisenhower matrix, which categorizes tasks into 4 quadrants: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important. This framework helps you focus on high-impact activities while delegating or eliminating less critical ones. Once priorities are clear, plan your day with intentionality. Many successful individuals use techniques like time blocking, where you allocate specific time slots for tasks or activities. This method reduces decision fatigue and ensures that important tasks receive dedicated attention. Take that first step, no matter how small, and trust that the path will reveal itself as you walk it. You have the strength, the wisdom, and the will to succeed. You always have. This is your life, and it is full of potential. Go forward with confidence, passion, and purpose. Master your mindset, and there is nothing you cannot achieve. Your future is waiting, and it begins today. Conclusion: a final reflection on the journey to mastering your mindset. Mastering your mindset is not a destination, but a lifelong journey, one of growth, resilience, and self-discovery. Along this path, you've unlocked the power of your thoughts, learned to overcome challenges, and embraced the mindset that fosters continuous improvement and fulfillment. This journey began with a single step: recognizing the need for change. By choosing to reset your mindset, you opened the door to new possibilities, shedding limiting beliefs and embracing the potential for transformation. You've cultivated habits, skills, and strategies that empower you to navigate life with clarity and confidence. Reflection has been a cornerstone of this process. Each step you've taken, whether through success or setback, has deepened your understanding of who you are and what you're capable of. These moments of introspection have provided valuable lessons, reminding you that growth often comes from the challenges we face and overcome. Gratitude has illuminated the path, grounding you in the abundance of life's gifts. By appreciating progress and celebrating small victories, you've learned to find joy in the journey, not just the destination. Gratitude has strengthened your resilience, enabling you to see the silver linings even in difficult times. Through the power of intention, you've aligned your actions with your values and purpose. Each choice you've made has been a deliberate step toward the life you aspire to live. You've discovered that true fulfillment comes not from external validation, but from living authentically and pursuing what truly matters to you. This journey has equipped you with the mindset to face the future with courage and optimism. You are no longer defined by fear, doubt, or circumstances beyond your control. Instead, you are guided by a belief in your ability to grow, adapt, and create a meaningful life. As you continue forward, remember that mastering your mindset is an ongoing practice. There will be new challenges, new opportunities, and new lessons to learn. Embrace them all with the same curiosity, determination, and grace that have brought you here. Your journey is unique, and it is yours to shape. Carry the tools and wisdom you've gained, and let them guide you to even greater heights. Mastering your mindset is not about perfection. It is about progress, persistence, and purpose. You've taken bold steps toward becoming the person you've always aspired to be. Celebrate how far you've come, and look forward to the infinite possibilities ahead. This is your story, and it's only just beginning. call to action for readers to apply what they've learned. The true power of this journey lies not in what you've read, but in what you choose to do next. Knowledge, no matter how profound, holds little value unless it is put into action. Now is the time to take the lessons you've learned, the insights you've gained, and the tools you've discovered, and apply them to your life. Start today. Reflect on where you are and where you want to go. Choose one practice, habit, or mindset shift from this book and commit to incorporating it into your daily routine. Whether it's setting a new goal, reframing a challenge, or beginning a gratitude journal, take that first step and trust the process. Embrace the discomfort of growth. Change is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Remember, every small action compounds over time, creating momentum that drives transformation. Progress may be slow at first, but consistency will lead to lasting results. Share what you've learned with others. The power of mindset mastery grows when it's shared. Encourage those around you to embrace growth, resilience, and purpose. Together, you can create a ripple effect that uplifts and inspires. Hold yourself accountable. Revisit your goals regularly, reflect on your progress, and adapt as needed. Stay focused on your values and purpose, and let them guide your actions. Surround yourself with individuals who support your journey and remind you of the power you possess. Finally, believe in yourself. You have everything you need to succeed: clarity, resilience, and the ability to take action. Trust in your capacity to grow and thrive. Remember, mindset mastery is not about perfection. It's about progress and persistence. Your journey is yours to shape. Take the tools you've gained and put them into practice. Begin today and keep going. The life you envision is waiting for you to create it. Your time is now. Start building the life you were meant to live. You were listening the first part of Master Your Mindset, Your Path to Achieve What You Want, published by Restart You Human. Let's lay the groundwork for transformation by resetting your mindset and uncovering the keys to growth and resilience. Your journey begins here.